Hey guys, Chelsea fans, welcome to my YouTube channel, Dynamic TV. Chelsea versus Rennes in Champions League tonight. And of course, Chelsea have had a good run in 2 matches already, having won, of course, Krasnodar in Champions League on Wednesday last week, and of course, winning Burnley in the Premier League this weekend. Last weekend. Here again, Chelsea faces Rennes in Stamford Bridge. A quick look at, of course, our prediction in tonight's game: Chelsea versus Rennes. All right, guys. On the goal post, Mendy, who have had 5 clean sheets already, we of course start on that goal post. All right. In our defense, we have Zuma, who is in great form right now after scoring that wonderful header against Burnley, and of course Antonio Rudiger, who was very, very solid in the Champions League last weekend. Of course, on our number 3, Chilwell will start ahead of Marcos Alonso, and Cesar Azpilicueta returns back to number 2, while James should be rested. And of course, for number 4, having seen what Kante did against Burnley, you see that he controlled that, of course, that DM defensive midfielder role. So Kante to retain his position as number 4, while Jorginho should be on the bench. And of course, for our midfield, we have Mount and Kovacic. I think Kai Havertz should be rested, having been played in most of Chelsea games so far. And of course, with the regards that Christian Pulisic is still injured, before a kickoff against Burnley, he had an injury. And Frank Lampard said that he is likely to stay weeks before coming back to Chelsea starting lineup. And of course, on that note, we have Odoi and Hakim Ziyech. We start definitely having won, man of the match in Chelsea 2 consecutive games, that is in Champions League and Premier League. Hakim Ziyech won the man of the match in both games. And in tonight's game, definitely Hakim should start. And our striker Timo Werner, who saw the back of the post again against Burnley, and of course he scored in the Champions League as well. That's back-to-back scoring. Definitely should start ahead of Tammy Abraham. Alright guys, this is our quick Chelsea prediction in tonight's game. What do you think? Do you think that is a good lineup from us, or do you think there should be a change? Let me quickly go down to prediction and Chelsea team news. Alright, Chelsea have 2 injury worries right now, and of course that is Christian Pulisic and of course Kepa, who have been out of Chelsea lineup as a result of injury. And of course Cesar Azpilicueta definitely will return back to this lineup. And our prediction, we say that the former Brazilian captain Thiago Silva will of course be on the bench. He is old, kind of that, so he needs to be rested. You don't need to play him in all competitions. That may trouble Frank Lampard. So Thiago Silva, with his experience, is doing great job for Chelsea right now. And on that note, he needs to be rested. And recall, of course, the attention of Antonio Rudiger, who really played pretty well against, Krasnodar in the Champions League. Zuma will retain his position. That guy is in great form right now, so there's no doubts he will be benched. He is fit to start, and of course he has that energy, that vibe, of course, that is needed. It is in him right now. When you check about the energy, of course, you see he has that kind of energy. Zuma have that kind of vibe right now, and he is fully his confidence is very high at the moment, so you don't need to bench Zuma right now. So Zuma and of course Anton Rudiger should be on our Chelsea 5 and 6. Alright guys, in our midfield, in our defense, that is number 3 position, Chilwell have been doing pretty well so far this season. On that note, Chilwell will start ahead of Marcos Alonso, and of course our Emerson. Alright, on number 2, James is in good form, there is no doubt about that, but Frank Lampard, he kind of need a rotation in his team so as to keep every player fit. If there should be injury worries, the other guy will play like never before. On that note, Cesar Azpilicueta will return back to his position while James should sit on the bench. And on our number 4, we see what we have been talking about, how effective N'Golo Kante should be on number 4. N'Golo Kante playing number 4 more than Jorginho. There is no doubt about that. Kante is doing great job in that our number 4 position more than Jorginho. With Kante, the number 5 assist and the goalkeeper will be so much comfortable. They will relax very well, and of course they don't have a kind of worry. Kante will cover you very well. And on that note, I think Frank Lampard should stick with Kante playing that number 4 for Chelsea FC. Right now we have a creative midfielder in our team, and that is of course Kai Havertz. But tonight, my prediction, Kai Havertz should be on the bench because he has started a couple of games. And of course on our midfield, I think Mason Mount, Kovacic should start. Yeah, of course, that is my prediction in Chelsea tonight's game. In our midfield, Mason Mount and of course Kovacic should start. And on our flank, Kai Havertz definitely will start to lighten up our team. This guy, ever since turning back from injury, is right now lighting up Chelsea team. And a couple of people have tipped him to be Chelsea next and Hazard. We're yet to know if that will happen, but he has such a quality to make it to a great level in Chelsea FC Football Club. And right now, a couple of people have said our next Eden Hazard is being seen, of course, in this guy, the Morocco international Hakim Ziyech. Alright guys, on our flank again we have Hudson Odoi, the English international who scored against Krasnodar. Our first opening game goal against Krasnodar was scored by him, and in tonight's game, definitely he will start on that flank. And on our strike role, definitely is going to be the German international Timo Werner, who will start. Werner definitely will start in, of course, in our number 9 position. Alright guys, this is our prediction. Thanks. Much news coming.